Hey Wahoo fans, we wanted to give you guys a sneak peek at our conference opener against the Miami Hurricanes, and certainly we're looking forward to it. Want to say how much we appreciate the support you've given us, and we're off to a good start, and we want to keep it that way. Obviously playing Miami, we want to give you a look at some of their personnel and some of the things they do that'll be keys to the game for us to be successful. Many of you probably know they have a new coach, Coach Jim Larinaga, who had a great run at George Mason and is an excellent coach. And he's inherited a team with veteran players that are playing good basketball. They've won 4 in a row. They're averaging 88 points a game, and they have some good players. And I'm sure many of you remember, as I do, that we had 2 heartbreaking losses to them last year. And I remember how much I wanted to play against them in the ACC tournament after our first loss on the road. And I said, we got to get revenge against them. And that didn't go so well. So I figure this year we're just going to try to prepare the best we can. And I know it's a big game for us. It's the conference opener. We're going to need your support. But let's look at the Miami Hurricanes and see what they have to offer. First and foremost, we'll start with their big guy inside, their post player. And if you take a look at the video with me, and these are clips that we show our players, some of them Reggie Johnson, obviously 6'10", 300-pounder who's scoring and rebounding, but great hands. You'll see his hands, soft hands. He's a load on the offensive glass, and certainly he can score. He actually has, doesn't work when you try to take flop charges from him, though he can knock you down as you see in the clips, but he's very crafty and he has good touch, and we'll have to be ready. We'll have to keep him off the glass. We'll have to make it hard for him to score, but he's got a wide array of moves, and as you can see, he's an effective post player and scorer for them, and is coming off of an injury, so he's starting to round himself into shape. A key guard for Miami is Durand Scott, and he's probably the best they have at getting into the lane. He's physical at 6'3", 200 pounds, and can certainly score, and just a complete guard. So let's take a few looks at Durand Scott, and you'll watch him again against Purdue in the Big Ten ACC Challenge. His ability to, he's got a kind of, we like to say, a New York City game where he'll freeze you, and then he'll go by you in sort of a herky-jerky game that's hard to keep in front, and he's very crafty. He can go left, he can go right. But he really gets to the rim and has a mid-range pull-up too, where, again, an effective player. We're going to have to do a good job of, as always, keeping him out of the lane. And he does have the ability to shoot deep threes, as you can see. Let's rewind that so you can see sometimes if you go under that ball screen and he's in shooting range, he'll stop and shoot it from 24. So, again, Durand Scott is a heck of a player. Their senior guard, who's obviously their leading scorer and has put up big numbers for them, is Malcolm Grant. And probably their most prolific scorer, and certainly has a knack at putting the ball in the basket. He'll be one of the key players. And again, we're just going to show you the 3 guys. There's more weapons, but he can get you in a variety of ways. Again, pull up and transition for 3. And then again, unlimited range. He'll shoot it from the NBA 3, so you have to be ready. And you can't fall asleep, but he's got a great little crossover move there. I'll show you that one. And as you'll notice, as we've been suspect to this, or have been a victim of this quick crossover, he likes to kick that left foot out or right foot out. And sometimes he'll draw some fouls, so we've got to be aware of that. And maybe the officials have to be aware of that too as we play him. But again, a heck of a player. Goes left, goes right, and really can, when their guards get going along with the inside attack, they're a terrific offensive team. All right, let's take a look at their offense. They're averaging, as we said, they've won their last 4, averaging 88 points in their last 4 games. So the teams that score a lot of points, they usually score in transition. So we'll show you some clips of them getting a rebound, and they run to the 3-point line. I mean, they'll kick it and get guys spotted up or shoot a mid-range pull-up, but you got to be back and aware of where the shooters are, because they look to get down the floor, catch, and shoot. Similar to Oregon and some of the teams we've played, even LSU, but they are doing it really well. They run to the line, and if you're not alert, they'll hit some dagger threes against you. So again, a team that really likes to go in transition, as you can see. So that's a little look at Miami, and again, you see that they're talented, they have some experience. We know the keys with almost any opponent, but especially opponent with this kind of offensive prowess, is to get back and to stop them in transition, limit them to 1 shot, be a good defensive rebounding team. Certainly we have to take care of the ball and make them work on the other end, and it's a game that will be certainly very competitive. I know there'll be a lot of intensity on the floor, and we're looking forward to getting started in the conference season, and certainly want to hear JPJ jump it. That'd be great for us, and we want to thank you again for your support. Hopefully this little inside look at the Miami Hurricanes is of interest to you, and go Hoos as always.